Hey there, Zach. Hey there, Janine. Janine. I can't talk. It has been a long day, but it's been a good day. We did have the birthday. And it's pretty much all cleaned up. And Ron's been saying, are you going to do a live? Are you going to do a live? Well, we're going to.
All you do is play with your fingers.
You listen. You don't know what you're talking about, so don't even talk about it. So.
Well, I see you doing
Well,
this.
it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm doing something, and what I'm doing matters. And if you don't understand it, that's just it. You don't understand it. So we're going to have to get Ron a YouTube page so he can get his own thing going. And he can do it whenever he wants to without depending on me to do it for him.
You smart ass little.
Well, okay. All right, I got to get plugged in. I thought I was plugged in when I was doing the TikTok, and obviously I wasn't. My battery is low. Do you know where there is an extension cord so I can plug this in? Either that or come back in here in the bedroom.
No, that's very uncomfortable. Why can't you plug it in over here?
Can't reach it.
Isn't there one over there?
Oh, good
on the other
God,
side, no move.
Hold on, y'all. We should have taken care of this before we started. Oh gosh, it's this one here. Okay, voila. Here's one. How have y'all been? Hey there, Lisa. I guess she wants to go out. Okay, we're charging now. We're good. Oh, yes, the last child just left not even 15 minutes ago on her way home. And you've been good. All right, good for you. And here's Ron.
Who's on?
Zach, Janine, and Lisa.
Oh, hey guys.
And there's Ads. Hello there, Ads. How you doing?
I better go get glasses because I can't see anything. Be right back.
But it was a good day. We had Jeffrey's birthday party. All but three. So there were 9 kids and their significant others up here, along with, only one grandbaby. So the other 2 of the 3 that didn't make it were the 2 that had the other 2 grandbabies. Did that make sense? I don't know. Oh. Well, I wasn't paying attention, but thank you, Zach, for keeping my back. Okay? Now, Zach, I know you are kind of new here and you are a moderator. I'm going to try to pay attention to the comments. And if I shout somebody out, if I shout them out, that means they're good to go. I do have some folks on here, and this is for Zach's information. Janine pretty much knows everybody, being that she's been here pretty much from the get-go. But there are some folks on here that kind of like to crap around, say stuff. And we're okay with that. We definitely don't want, if Big Jim comes on tonight, Yager's Farm, we don't want to get him kicked off from here because he's really a good guy. And if y'all don't follow him, you should. He's got his page. And hey there, Humble, how you doing? Ouch, what is poking me? You're good. I just don't want what happened the other night happen again. And so it was just, being informed is better than not being informed. Humble Fellow is on.
Hey, Humble.
Oh, and there's Janet. Janet, And guess who just got off the phone with George? Yeah.
Well, he's my political analyst. He watches the news and tells me what goes on, and then my blood pressure don't go up.
Huh? Yeah. All right, fancy.
So I get a synopsis.
I'm trying to cover up my phone charger here because Fancy is now in the lap trying to go after the
wire.
The charger cord.
And
Bones! There's Bones and there's Bev. Hey there, y'all.
Hey, Bones.
Okay, does it make your day? Bones says, hello, Becky and my favorite New Yorker.
Yes, it makes my day.
Wasn't there a commercial that somebody said, make my day? Or
No,
was
that was
a
a movie.
Okay.
Clint Eastwood movie.
Okay, all right.
Dirty Harry.
Oh, it was good. It was very good. Everything turned out pretty good.
We got a bunch of steak left over.
Yeah, we'll be eating steak sandwiches or steak tacos or steak salad or something like that tomorrow for lunch.
I'm not a... I'd rather have a hamburger than a steak any day.
Oh, goodness, but, you know.
Except the Peter Luger's steak. That's different.
It was pretty good. It was good, Bones. It was good.
Hey, Bones, you ever eaten Peter Luger's?
Where is Jeffrey?
Sleeping, I think.
No,
Oh, no, they went to play cornhole. I seen you roll your eyes.
Good.
You're in the mood today.
So are you.
You got a tail.
Yeah. Christopher. Hello there, Christopher. How are you doing? How was y'all's day? Did y'all do anything or did you just...
At least the weather warmed up a little bit today.
Yeah, we're supposed to be 71 come Wednesday, Lord willing. Somebody get him. Who's going to get him first? Janine.
Where's our England crowd? They went to bed early tonight.
I don't know. Logan Bell. Hello, Logan Bell. I'm jealous of your weather. I know. There, you know, speak of the devil. There he is. Howdy, y'all. Hey, Ron. Hey, Becky. He just says, where's our English people? How did that idiot get back on here? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, you got him. 76 there.
Where's that, California?
Yeah, Janine's in California.
I loved L.A. I liked the Huntington Beach. I liked... I didn't like the San Francisco area, but I loved Lake Tahoe.
30 and cloudy. It was cloudy here, wasn't it? It was like...
No, it was sunny. It was hazy, like...
I thought it was kind of like overcast. Hello from Nepal. Janet says, it was 71 here today. Janet, you're in Oklahoma, aren't you? Somebody else told me it was that. When I was doing TikTok earlier, somebody from Oklahoma said it was, I think that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, correction, 40.
Yeah,
no, for Humble in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Goodness gracious. Can't imagine. Well, hopefully we will be able to imagine come a couple of more days. Hey, good morning. I am from Beijing. What part of China? Oh my gosh. I ain't even gonna answer that one.
What was it?
And you have to read it.
Oh.
Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Yes, I did. Isn't that wonderful? Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
What did you?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't. You just said.
Thomas says it looks like you figured out the subscriber mode. Yeah. You know.
We try and keep them. Keep it to a minimum on them.
Yeah. You know, so the moderators here won't be driven nuts. So we got 45 viewing in right now and 15 likes. Not that it matters, but just saying.
You guys had me storytelling last night. I was like, oh my goodness.
North Georgia, it's 52. Hey, Lunatora,
You're not far from us.
do you guys like NBA? I hear it's like the WNBA, but it's all dudes.
Yeah, that's women's WNBA is the Women's National Basketball Conference. And no, I'm not a big basketball fan.
Are you at least Southern American? Like the Gulf of America. Oh my gosh. That is similar to the Southern Chinese accent with soft words. Mr. Cat, you must be a comedian. That's all I'm going to say. Humble fella. Hey, humble fella. Hi, humble. Hi from Russia. Beautiful. Thank you. There's our little princess. She has decided to curl up.
Yeah, she's a heating pad.
It's called Gulf of Mexico or the person. Well, obviously, you didn't hear what Trump said. He said he's going to rename it and call it the
He already
Gulf.
did.
Well, actually, the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, the Gulf of America.
Yes. Well, they did that twofold. Also for the international lines. I just read that today because it's called the Gulf of, of America. It becomes that allows us more to patrol more where it's not international waters, it's our waters.
Somebody didn't like Trump. Oh, well, that's okay. I ain't got him. I figured that was coming. We're famous in India. Did you know that? Somebody's asking us, please visit India. Is that you, Jeffrey?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Since you're enjoying your retirement life.
It gets boring. I have to stay home with her all day. Oh, no.
Get him, Fancy, get him. Hey there, Lisa. Linda. Did not have my glasses on. But I did catch the Pasley.
Hey guys, Gulf of America. Yep.
Drill, baby, drill.
That's it.
Yep. I haven't had a boring day yet. I know you don't. It's like when you retire, you work more than when you worked. Watch out, Ron.
What?
Janet says, watch out,
Oh,
Ron.
because of you?
Yeah. What's up?
Huh?
Jeffrey come back with you?
Nuh-uh. They're still there. They're still playing cornhole. I just came back because I have to be in bed.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how you're still up with,
Bryson getting home. Coming home with Jeffrey. True.
okay. Feeling okay? Are you reading it?
How?
Oh, what does it say? Just read a history book. Oh gosh, Ron got a cat on him. Yeah. Like, oh, hello. Shout Ron. It will be 5 years this July.
Well, it'll
Chubby
be 5
face.
years.
She has a chubby face.
Somebody said just read a history book. Great, President. Little lifted all decent folks' spirits.
Do you notice how her face has gotten
How
chubby?
many children do you have?
14.
And that's no lie, that's true.
We're not adopted.
No, there's one of them. There's one of the 14. Oh, get frisky, don't you?
Getting sassy with me?
Yeah.
No, don't bite. Don't bite. Be nice.
Olivia. Hey, Olivia. Hey, Dylan. The moderators are on the trolls tonight. You got that right. That's a cute cat. Yeah. She's a sweetie pie. She's a sweetie pie.
And she only really comes around when we do this, you know. She's got to be in the camera. She's
Well, she's not really an attention hog. She just wants to
sit with us.
She knows we're going to be sitting a minute, so she figures why not join. And there's Ajax down there, too. We haven't even moved the tables or chairs out of the living room yet, but there's Ajax down there, too. And Allie, I'm not exactly sure where Allie is.
She's probably out.
What is this channel about? Well, the majority of many of the viewers on here right now are subscribers to this channel. And we come on and we just chat about the weather, we chat about animals, we chat about politics, we chat about
Religion.
God, we chat about a lot of things.
And it's just a talk.
I just came, gonna go like, okay, tally big 6, okay.
And we have regulars, you know.
It's about Britain.
What?
I think Ian said it's about Britain. I don't know. How's the donkeys? They're good. Have you fed them yet?
Yes, they're fed up for the night. They've been...
It's about talking and being polite. There you go. Hey, Flower, how you doing? Flower's in Texas. You remember?
Yes, you can call me Flower if you want to.
That's cool. Just like relaxing and talking to y'all. Yeah. Hey there, Erica. How you do? Is that Erica? Is that? Oh, I can't tell. Is that the Erica from the TikTok? I can't tell in the picture. I don't know Chuck McGill was married. I didn't know Chuck McGill was married.
Yes, it's me, somebody said.
Pulling them in
Erica
tonight,
said, yes, it's me.
Hi, everyone. Hey there, darling. Well, let me see your glasses a second. I can't tell if this is really the girl from TikTok or not. I think it is, if that's her little girl. Oh my gosh, yes it is. How about that? Well, hello there again. She was on my feed earlier. She follows me on TikTok. So this is what we do, darling. We come in on, every other night and we have our little chit chat here with all our followers, and that's what we do. Sometimes there's a topic and sometimes there's not. I'm a native Texan living in Virginia. Oh my gosh, she lives in Virginia. All this time I thought you lived in Texas, but that's okay. We've got friends that live in Abingdon, Virginia. You both are so very chill. Well, we try to be. Can you read this?
Where?
Well.
You're all from the South.
Yeah, Alabama.
We live in Alabama. I'm not from Alabama. I'm from New York. You never leave New York. You always have that with you. So.
Chuck is a good-looking lawyer from a TV show. Chuck is a good-looking lawyer from a TV show. Okay, well that makes sense. I tried to install TikTok and had trouble. Oh gosh.
So did I. You're not alone.
No, but I'm from Texas. I got you now, Flower. My dream is to come to America. Well, come visit. We don't have any problems with people coming and visiting America legally. Hi, I'm from Brazil. I wish I was in Texas. Probably warmer there, huh? Go Bama. Oh, go Bama. Yeah, that's Roll Tide, Ian. Roll Tide. I don't know if you can install TikTok anymore. Yeah, you can. You can. I can't handle that heat anymore.
Which feed?
The heat.
Oh.
Hello to one of my favorite people. Hey there, Jeff. How you doing? But unfortunately, your government has made strict on visa regulations for India. Well, I don't know what to tell you then. Hey, Clazy. How you doing? All my exes live in Texas. I'm in Texas, and it's cold here. Oh, you're in Texas, MC4? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I have relatives in Houston and Baytown. Is it Baytown? I think it's Baytown.
Hey, don't bite me.
It won't last for long.
No. Yeah, but you'll never hear. I'll say it may be hot, but I'd rather be hot than cold. I could sit and do nothing and be hot. Once I get cold, I can't warm up. Not at all.
Doing great. How was your day, guys, so far? Oh, pretty good. It was
Good, I'm
pretty
just
good.
stuffed.
We had steak, pasta salad, potato salad, chocolate pie, birthday ice cream cake, loads of dips and chips,
Brownies,
and of course,
that
sweet
that
tea.
chocolate cream pie was really good.
Yeah. I have a niece living in San Antonio. Do you really? Okay. Good
Home of the
morning.
Alamo? Is that San
Doing great.
Antonio?
I'm good. Okay. Yeah, a feast. Yeah, it was. Brownies. I know. They were so good. I couldn't leave them alone. I made 3 gallons of sweet tea. So it was pretty good. We should have leftovers for lunch tomorrow.
Got plenty of steak left over.
Yeah. Oh, how do y'all like your steaks? I used to like mine well done. I was so dumb.
Yes.
How do you like yours?
I like my medium rare.
Yeah, medium rare. Yeah.
I don't want it to have a pulse.
Jeff says, Pops, you from New York, so it isn't cold like there.
The cold is different here. I mean, to me, it's a little damper and it goes right through you here. And, well, New York was damp too, but I don't know, maybe the wind, the buildings cut some of the wind, but they added. I don't know. I hated New York anyway.
Welcome, Michelle. She says she's new to the chat. Janet says, my nephew and family live in Conroe, Texas. When I get cold, I can't get warm either. I know.
Where's Michelle from?
And the Alamo is in San Antonio.
See, I was right. Took a
Medium
guess.
well. Mine has to be well done. I'm a vegetarian. Oh, you missing it. You are so missing it. I like,
Good night.
good night. Love you. I like my food cooked. It's the wind. Erica. Darn.
Is Bryson home?
No, he's still playing cornhole. I just came back so I had to be in bed.
Oh, okay. Good night.
It's okay. We get it. I go outside with no shirt sometimes when it's 30 degrees. You're crazy. Well done.
Why, you want races?
Really random, but you're so thank you, Carissa. Cheese it. Hello, cheese it. Don't get burnt, Jeff. Um, humble fella, you ask, how do I make my tea? When I was young, one of my first jobs was at Captain D's. I don't know if y'all got Captain D's up there in Indiana, but I worked at Captain D's for like 2 or 3 years, and that's where I learned to make tea. And I will tell you how the restaurants make tea, and you can't go wrong. You got to trust the science on it. That's all I can tell you. Trust the science. You fill up a pitcher. Of course, you ain't going to have a big old urn like the restaurants have, more than likely. Or unless you have 12 kids like we do, or 14. So I do have the big urn. You fill the urn up with ice. You brew the tea in a coffee maker, or boil water on the stove and drop the tea bags in, let them steep for 10 to 15 minutes. And then while the tea is steeping, you get a regular sized tea pitcher, put the amount of sugar in it. I'm like 2 cups plus, 2 cups, a little bit more. Melt that down, dilute it with hot water. Pour the tea and the sugar together, stir it up, pour it over the ice, and let it all melt down. That's the best way to make tea. Bryson is my youngest son's name too. Well, that's our son-in-law. Bryson is our son-in-law. That was my daughter's son, husband. Oh gosh. What type of tea did the restaurants use? I'm not exactly sure, but I know what we use. It's Louisiana, and there's no better tea, in my opinion, than Louisiana. See you, Lisa. Glad you came on for a little bit. You have a good evening, too. Carly, Germany. Hello. What part of Alabama do you live in? The upper part, above Birmingham. Do you live in Alabama too, Carly? Yes, it is.
That's how Janet makes her tea.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know.
I'm not a. You all make it too sweet. I like it a little bit, but.
Really? What part? Hey there, Ethel. I got 3. 1 girl and 2 boys. They are 17, 14, and 11.
Oh, you're still having fun.
Oh gosh. You're going to be dealing with teenagers for another 8 years.
And it doesn't get any better, trust us.
I just moved to Oklahoma. Gotcha. What are you doing? We're just sitting here talking with our subscribers. Netsu Wadu. Netish Wazoo. Wadu. Hello, grandson or granddaughter.
My mom. How are you?
Shaman Khan. Well, we're here and we're talking to you. Good enough. How about that? Welcome to Oklahoma, Carly. Okay. Landon. Hello there, Landon. How you doing? My daughter is the oldest. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's 17 and it's just getting started. You haven't seen the best days yet.
A son is a son until he takes a wife, but a daughter's a daughter the rest of her life.
Hey, Isaac from the UK, and you're 19. Okay. What year were you born, Isaac? Mine is 36 and 41. 1 each. Okay, Tiffany just texted, so obviously she's made it home. I'm going to check that text to see what my daughter was saying. Well, Humble, I won't go through all the ages of mine, but between mine and his, the ages go from 18 to 37. Janet says she likes that one, Ron, about the kids.
Oh, yes.
Your top 3 favorite movies of all time.
I like different ones. I like
The Notebook.
A Bronx Tale.
The Notebook, that movie that you and I like.
Serendipity.
The Notebook, Serendipity, and Fried Green Tomatoes.
I watched Fried Green Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I watched The Warriors at 4 o'clock this morning. That's another one of my favorites.
Alabama. My son would have been 47. Sorry again about that, Beverly. The Cat's Tail. I know. Is that a movie, or are you talking about The Cat's Tail?
A Knight's
Hey, Denise.
Tale. That was a good movie, A Knight's Tale. There's the Cat's Tail again.
Darling, all my daughters are married. The only ones that are not married are 4 of my sons. And 2 of them are what you could say semi-engaged. They just haven't given the ring to the girl yet.
I'm doing a scorecard. I had to figure out on the scorecard who was who.
The actual cat. I got it. Ajax Low. Fried Green Tomatoes is a good movie. Yes. Isn't that the one where she goes, Tawanza? I can't remember if that was Fried Green Tomatoes or another one. Can we get a nice dusty? Hey, don't do anything to Daniel yet. Let me take care of Daniel here. Daniel, honey, do you want to stay on this channel or not? You want to stay on this feed? I would ask that you would not do that again. There's your one chance. You mess up again, and somebody's gonna hit you with the wrench. You had your warning. What's the best way to meet women? Because online dating is pointless. And how did you guys meet?
We met online.
No lie. No
but
lie.
we were both in the stages of giving up already. What would I say? Adulthood dating is like going to the junkyard, picking the least broken, damaged item you can find. And I just happened to meet Becky by luck. Otherwise, I'd still be. It was terrible.
Hamza Jaber, if $1,000 means that much to you, you go on the internet, you do it, and you go collect your $1,000 from your cousin. I'm not into little stupidity stuff as that. I've tried dating site, a bunch of frogs there. Yeah, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. It really is.
We just got lucky, and we were 400 miles apart. I never planned on meeting her.
Mm-hmm.
We just became friends, and we'd laugh about the dates we went on.
Yep. Yep.
I went out with one girl for lunch. I met her for lunch, and she told me she's a functioning alcoholic. That was a quick lunch.
Yeah.
And what was the other one you told? The guy told he wants to see your medicine cabinet before he.
No, he didn't tell me that. We never really talked. I just, on his profile, he had it on his profile, and he says, I've been here long enough. I know how this all works. He said, and I finally learned the best kind of picture I want to see is your medicine cabinet. He says, because that will tell me everything I need to know.
What's that say?
Janet says, you two are blessed to have found each other.
Yes, we are.
Signs. I don't trust
Most of
dating
the time.
sites. I'll Shiny nickel. I don't know how he got back on here, but oh, there you go. I warned him. He won't listen. Just like all young people, they don't
Ron
listen.
should get a what?
A low taper ball fade.
What is that?
I have no idea. You'd have to ask your barber.
Oh, my barber is her daughter.
Yeah. Some folk be marrying folk on the strength. Some folks be marrying folks on the strength. I don't exactly know what that means, Ian. I have a decent luck with online. David says, I've had decent luck with online dating, nice dates, decent people. Hasn't always worked out, but had fun every time. It's mainly the women that are just interested in a tall, rich guy that are annoying. Of what? Of what's in their medicine cabinet. Gotcha. Just
Yeah, I
look
want
up.
to see any antidepressants and all that other good stuff.
Can you be a mod? Well, it looks like you're already a mod. Larry, where you been? Oh. That's you.
Hey, Larry.
Phantom Kid, we already got enough mods on here. Every time I join, I have mod.
A young man.
Yeah, what was that?
What did Janet say? Or a young man looking.
Or a young man looking for a roof. Yeah. And then you got the cougars, and then you got the gold diggers, and then you got the
fake ones, men trying to be women.
Come again, Landon?
What did he say?
Is Ron single by chance? Are you weird?
No, I'm not single. I'm married to my
I'm
love
asking.
here.
I'm asking Landon there. What kind of question is that to a guy? I don't get that. When did y'all start YouTube? I started it probably about 2 years ago. Oh, wow, Fancy, that's my funny bone. True, Ron. I do have sympathy for women online dating, though. Men just wanting sex in all sorts of weird ways. Yeah. But, you know, he had stories, and the men that I dated before Ron also had stories about the women that they had met. And I'm kind of thinking there's just as many weirdo women out there as there are men. Well, Landon is a guy's name in my head. You're either male or female. There's only two. True, David. And no,
what is
you.
that? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and all the other genders are from Uranus?
Yeah. This message is held for review. David timed out Larry. David was timed out by Larry. Two gingers here, exactly. You know. We don't have pots and pans or microwaves talking here, or clocks or anything else. This is humans, males and
I don't
females.
know if anybody saw, but there was a thing on Facebook where a cop pulled over somebody that claimed to be a cat, and he was going to give him a ticket. He said, "You can't give me a ticket. I'm a cat." He said, "Well, then we're going to have the car towed."
I have to read Linda's male, female, and Democrats.
That was cool.
Oh gosh, that's on the two genders.
And they're from Uranus.
Can y'all be my grandparents? parents. Selah. Well, darling, God didn't create Adam and Steve. You're exactly right. Well done, Larry, and humble. What's your favorite food? Oh gosh, pretty stuff. Did the cat get a ticket, Ron? Did the cat get a ticket?
No, well, what happened was he said, "You can't give me a ticket because I'm a cat. I don't have a license. I'm a cat." And the cop said, "Okay, well, then your car's getting impounded because cats aren't allowed to drive. You're going to be taken to the pound."
And have your
And
rabies. Rabies.
what?
The rabies shot.
Oh, yeah, you have to get a rabies shot and a distemper shot, and then we'll take it from there. And he produced his license and got a ticket.
I don't know if y'all saw this. She was a mom. If I'm not, she
Yeah,
wasn't like a politician or anything. This woman that I'm talking
she
about.
did that as city council or
Yeah, she got up
school
and
board.
gave her speech, and she said, there's a way to end all this crap. She said, schools are made for
Children.
children. It's not made for animals. Animals do not belong in schools. If your child claims he or she is an animal of some type, they're in the wrong place. They need to be taken to the Humane Society. And I'm like, kudos, woman, kudos.
Yeah, because she said, "Do you believe I'm a cat?" And they said, "No." It was pretty good.
Somebody's wanting to know the secret of happiness. Anybody else want to type in the secret to happiness on here? Besides just coming from me and Ron, because I think we've answered the question before.
Yeah, it's called Yes, Dear.
Oh, that's hilarious, Ron. Good for the policeman. How did y'all meet? We met on a dating site. I am new. New werewolves in school. No werewolves in school, please. Yes. I heard some real odd stories over the years, like the guy who told me he was late for a funeral. It was 3 a.m. at the time.
He was what?
Humble says, I heard some real odd stories over the years, like the guy who told me he was late for a funeral. It was 3 a.m. at the time.
Oh, was he a police officer?
Who? Oh, I don't. Humble? He could have been. Jameson Stratton Trump. Orange.
I hope that wasn't what I think it was, Miss Fancy.
Johnny Cash is back in the room. Hello, Johnny Cash. The secret to happiness is peanut butter crunch.
Or Thin Mints. But they lie. You don't get thin from eating Thin Mints.
Respect, laughter, and have things in common. You have spent more than how the life is. Is this your first marriage?
No, it's
No.
both our seconds. She lost her husband. He passed. And I got divorced because mine liked to go out of town.
Thin mints after eights. Yes, I spent 42 years for two departments total.
Really? Okay. Well, maybe on a private discussion we could talk, but I can't talk on the public.
Yeah, Sid, I have 12. He has 2. Together we have 14.
How many? Love, what's that say? Love around you?
I don't know.
Can't join.
Can I join? Can I join?
Join what?
I don't know if that's their name. I don't know.
You can subscribe.
Curious to know what happened to the property after the man woman die, or if they don't have kids. I don't want to go into that.
Happiness
Thanks
comes
to
to.
those who bring sunshine to their lives of others. The live.
Well, I'll say first you
I,
have to be happy with yourself.
I don't even know who you are that's asking, can you join the live? But the question, can you come on here and like be a guest? No, you can't.
And what was I saying now? I forgot what I was saying. You got to be happy with yourself before you can be happy with others.
Alabama.
True. It took me, what was it, 10 years to find you?
I don't know.
About eight or
When
nine.
you were kids, have you ever heard the. When you were kids, have you ever heard the. Well, my brother was 2 years younger than me. And when we were in school, and the school that we went to was first through ninth grade. When he was in the fifth grade, I think I was in the seventh grade. And this would have been probably back in the late 70s, early 80s. One kid called him a name, referencing what you just said, and my brother broke his nose. Did that just answer your question? So, yeah, we've heard about that. Not the whole entire alphabet, but that first word you just mentioned. Yeah, we've heard that. We heard that back in our days. Misery loves company.
Oh, I could tell you a story. In gym,
Yes.
um,
Thank you there, Ian.
one of the kids in the school, they used to get on him a lot and thinking that he was like this, or gay, whatever you want to say. And he told this jock, "You take it out and I'll lick it." And the little guy he said, with the tongue of my shoe, and kicked him right in the privates. I guess they never said that to him again. I went to a very big school, though. I didn't see him much after that. But my school had 4,000 kids in it, over 4,000.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan's laughing. That's a true story.
Yeah, we did, Flower.
What'd she say?
We made fun of the gay people. I got kicked in the nuts.
Ron, no more.
No more sharing.
Sorry, I didn't. True story, though. That's a big school, yeah. My school was so big that the freshmen and sophomore had to go from 12 o'clock in the 12 noon to 6 p.m. at night, and the juniors and the seniors went from 6 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock.
I have a best friend who is gay. She is a police officer. Very good person.
I didn't say it wasn't, I was just saying what happened. Yeah, it was a big school. Actually, when we graduated high school, they had it in St. John's, with a St. John's College where they play basketball. We took up the whole stadium, I guess the arena. It's called an arena, yeah. Your mom and your guy Dad is gay. Your uncle is gay. Yeah, we don't like to talk about that much. That's
Too
somebody
controversial.
else's.
Too controversial.
Right, that's somebody else's. You know, we're not. We don't know much about it. We don't know many, and that's all. About what?
I can't understand why people want to tell the world about their most intimate desires.
Yeah, that's.
I am back. Heidi. Hello, Heidi. I don't care to hear
Agree,
it.
Bev.
There's probably another channel for that topic. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're more wholesome. Well, most
Yeah.
of the time. We're average people. I suspect what?
His dog Teddy may be gay.
Well, I can tell you, we have 2 heterosexual donkeys in the field. I can tell you that for a fact.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, next subject. Mm. 9:05 here. Y'all got plans for
Hey, when I went to high school, they actually taught classes. We had history, we had English, we had
the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic.
and we had a civics class too, where they showed you how the government works. They don't do that anymore. They don't give that civics class, so they don't even understand how the government works.
Do they even teach home economics anymore? Back in the day, I worked with a waitress who told me all the intimate details of her husband and her private life. Same here, Ron.
What? What's that?
I'm planning.
Yeah, we had shop class. I had woodworking, metalwork, ceramics, and then they gave us cooking. Well, I had a paper route, so I always had rubber bands, and we'd have rubber band fights. I don't know how many times, they'd cook something, they'd find a rubber band while they were eating brownies, or what else did we make in there? Or biscuits.
They don't even care about kids anymore. That's the truth.
Mm-mm.
That is the truth.
And we actually had art classes.
I know, in a trap. I hear
And
you.
music. We had music, art, social studies, economics. They taught you how to do your own checkbook and things like that. These kids don't even know how to keep a checkbook or balance a checkbook. They have no idea. What do they teach them? They don't teach them any life classes. We had
L'Oreal.
What is that?
She's asking what kind of mascara do I use. I told her L'Oreal. There's still Flowers saying she grew up Dallas suburbs and am a fair weather fan these days. LOL. Flower, if they're winning, I like them. If not, I can't stand them. Ian says the teachers today are absolutely bonkers. In a trap, they need to teach how to file taxes. Kids don't even know how to sign checks or in cursive.
My son, when he went to the Army,
they know how to use a bank card, though.
Yes.
Boom. Yes, Beverly.
When he started writing letters to me, they never taught him in school how to address a letter the right way. I'm surprised half of them got there. Then I had to show him when he came home how to address a letter right. Not the envelope.
Yeah, Janet says the boys were in shop class, the girls were in home ec.
Well, they gave us home ec too.
Humble says we all had to take a home ec class.
Yeah, I did too.
was talking about the Cowboys, Becky. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I know who you're talking about, Flower. I got that.
I'll tell you when we went to home economics, they couldn't understand why so much vanilla extract was missing. We would drink it because it was like
It had
70 proof.
alcohol in it.
Yeah, 35% alcohol. We'd get drunk at home economics.
Disgusting. Uh, mm. We had girls in our shop class, didn't think anything about it.
Yeah, we did too. Bev said yes. What?
Beverly said, yes, yes, Ian.
Oh, Janet, wow.
Crazy low. Yeah. Let me see your glasses a second. I can't. No offense here. Sometimes I just like to tell if these are women or men in a trap. I can't tell if that's a. I think that's a man there, but I'm not sure. It's hard to see. Looks like somebody in camouflage, but not positive. Did he steal the hand sanitizer too?
No.
No, we didn't have it. We were
Yeah, we
smart
didn't
enough
have it. We
not to
had
have
soap.
hand sanitizer back
We
then.
had soap.
Yeah. No, I don't do hand sanitizer. Like,
No.
would you like some hand? No, no, my hands are good. No, I'm
We
good.
take the vanilla extract and pour it in some milk, a little bit of milk to dilute the flavor a little bit.
We had soap too. Yes.
What's your favorite food? I like Italian food.
My granddad had a shotgun hanging in the back window of this pickup. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. What's your favorite food? This my troll account, but you guys seem cool and realize how much I miss my grandma and my grandpa.
I do
Ron.
too.
Yep, I think we all do. Ron Trump picked. Linda says, Ron, Trump picked Dan Bongino for directors of FBI.
No, he didn't. He Cash Patel is director of
Yeah,
FBI.
Flower. Yeah.
He didn't want it. He wants to spend time with his family. And you know what? When he was young, he hung out at the same park that I did in Glendale, New York. My friend was telling me he heard him on that hung out in the park too. Um, he, he said talking about drinking water in Central Park. It was on Central Avenue in Glendale, but I don't think he was drinking water.
Exactly, Janet. Ian says we had a shotgun hanging on the living room wall. We had them stashed in cabinets all around the houses in plain sight. You know, the boys would come to school with their shotgun in the back of their pickup trucks.
Try it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan's a good guy. Like I said, he's from. I lived in Glendale. Well, I hung out in Glendale, but then I did move there eventually. And he lived. He's much younger than me, but he hung out in that same park.
Yes, Flower. Yes.
What's your?
Hello, Rob. We were sane back then.
Mm-hmm.
Humans. Mm-hmm. I said it. Ron, deputy director to work with Kosh. Deputy director to work with Cash.
Oh, I haven't heard that. I, I think he's. I think he's. I don't think he would do that because, from what I heard, he lives in Florida now, and he wants to spend time with his family. Plus, he just had a run-in with, I think, some cancer problem. So I really don't know if he wants to take on that responsibility. Plus, he's probably making a ton of money from his podcasts.
Humble says my dad had a shotgun in the house, but I didn't know it until after he died.
Mm.
Gee, I guess it was hiding under a bed in a closet or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. My brother had a gun rack in his bedroom. I remember the gun racks in the back of the pickup trucks. Flower says, yeah, he did. I found the shells.
He found the shells.
Age 10. Okay. Crazy. There's crazy on here. Crazy. 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 So, how do I make it out of the hood? Run.
You can do it.
Thought nothing of it. My grandma had a shotgun in his room. He did. Linda says he did. He did. I'm a political freak.
Why? You want the right to defend yourself? Nothing wrong with that.
Grandpa, Grandma. I got it. For the shotgun. Got it. Got it, Ian. They started giving kids ad and drugs, and sanity was gone. You're exactly
Yeah.
right. You're exactly right. You know, that was their lazy butt way of controlling their kids.
Mm-hmm. I know I was probably ADHD, which means I got my butt beat a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's disgusting what they give kids today. You know, it's pitiful.
It's more money for Big Farm because they give these kids the drugs. And they got, if you cure a patient, you lose a customer.
No discipline, all pills. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My mom was on a first name basis with the dean when I went to school. He'd have to call her. Which was what?
Which is more dangerous? Deep fried things, sugar, alcohol, or drugs? They're all addicting,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
I'd have to say
But I would
drugs.
say drugs because deep fried things, sugar, and alcohol, that's all pretty much
You
natural stuff. The drugs,
you don't know.
chemicals.
And you don't know where they're coming from. It's it's funny.
Exactly. Exactly. All of the above. Elbuo says more people dependent on the pill equals more pills to sell.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And even the drugs today, I was driving with my son when I was down in Savannah, and I said, "Boy, I don't remember the skunks around here like you have them today." And he said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Smell that. It smells like skunk." He said, "That's pot." I mean, when I was growing up, pot smelled sweet. It didn't smell like a skunk. And that's all the crap that they're putting in it. I mean, it's not natural like it was back in my day.
Ian also said they no longer parent. Some folks, they give their child a smartphone and that's their parents.
Pretty much so.
Babysitter. Yep.
Well, that's true too. They stick the kids in front of the television too. I mean, when I grew up, we only had what? You had three major channels, then you had a couple of locals, and then you had PBS. That was it. There was no cable. There was not 47 million channels. You had the channels, and Saturday morning you had cartoons, and you'd come home from school and they had soap operas on, so you didn't watch it. And like from what was it like from 7 to 9 they had sitcoms. But other than that, we didn't watch a lot of television.
Humble said, let's drink milk right out of the cow. Ain't no profit in the cure. Nasty folk, real nasty. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Color TV. When did color TV first come here? Where are you from, Sydney? Same here, Ron. God bless you, beautiful people. Same to you. Same here, Ron. We had three, then Channel 4 came out.
Yeah, and you know what? You didn't sit in front of a television all day. You know, now they put their kids in front of Sesame Street, and I don't know. My son has ADHD, and I blame it on that because my ex-wife used to sit him in front of Sesame Street and all these other TVs. And if you ever watch them, they're quick. They're like this. You know, you don't have a scene for more than 2 or 3 seconds, and get a kid to read a book after that, they can't concentrate. It moves too slow for them, and I blame that on a lot of these kids with the ADHD because you can't they can't take normal slow life if it isn't moving at 900 miles an hour.
Humble says, I was the remote for the TV for my parents.
Yeah.
Janet says, yes, Ron. TV went off air at 11 p.m. Denise says, we also had chores to do. Bev says, I was even out swimming in the cow ponds after school. I did that too.
I didn't.
There was four of us kids. We'd get 50 pennies a week, $1 in the 70s.
We would hang out in the cemetery. I know it sounds funny, but when you grow up in the city, you know, that's the only real green space you have. It's a big park with a lot of big rocks. We played football in there. I know it sounds terrible, but I mean, there were empty spots where we played football. And, you know, it was also a place that when, you know, adolescents start drinking, nobody bothered you. Plus, they had the cemetery we police, and we played tag with them. They weren't playing, but we were. They couldn't catch us. They weren't quick enough. We knew the cemeteries too well.
I was an underwater specialist, could hold my breath longer than anyone in school. Okay, Pakistan. Thank you. Cool, Ian. Who just shut that?
What does this say? Cool what?
Ian. Janet's talking about Ian
Oh,
being able to hold his breath underwater so long.
Hello, who's that? Green.
Green screened.
Oh. What state are you from? We live in Alabama now. I'm from New York. She's from Alabama.
And green screened is in Georgia.
Yeah, I lived in Georgia for a while outside of Savannah. Hello.
Government was more corrupt then or now?
Definitely now.
How old are you? Must be a teenager.
Janet, what does Janet say?
People go for walks in cemeteries.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I lived in one town, and my whole neighborhood was surrounded by cemeteries. And to go to where the park that I hung out, I'd walk through the cemetery at night because it was shorter.
Okay, green screen is 14. Now I was talking about the other person, but thanks for telling us your age. Ian says I was a secret superhero Aquaman, but don't tell anyone. You guys are looking lovely together. Oh my gosh. Thank you there, pretty babe. Do you miss New York?
I miss the food in New York. I miss the New York that I grew up in because it was a good place. I mean, it was rough, but you know, it. I have a lot of friends that I grew up with from there, but I don't miss the city at all. It was, and we went back. I was so embarrassed because where I used to live, I thought it was a good, pretty good area, but it changed. I'm from New York. So let's see.
No, no. Ann says all New Yorkers say they miss the deli's food.
Mm-hmm. And the diners, you you get a what do you, the waffles. Weren't the waffles great up there? Oh my goodness.
No, we have plenty moderators on here right now. Thanks anyway.
We appreciate it, but
Gosh, Taylor.
what's Cash say? What is that?
I don't.
Oh
No,
no.
no. I live in Georgia.
Yeah. I live in a town called Richmond Hill.
Oh, you live in Alabama too? Planets. What is that? All generated plants. All generated planets. I got him. Mm-hmm.
We're getting a little family here together.
No.
Where's what's her Bones? She's been awful quiet tonight.
I don't know. She was on here. How long have we been on here? Oh, good gosh. Have we already been on here over an hour? Well, that went by fast.
What
Haven't
is that?
heard from
Yoda's,
Ann yet. Hello, you
Yoda's
two.
blessed
Hey,
life.
hello there, Yoda.
Hey.
I subscribed. Okay.
Yeah, we just like to hang out and BS a little bit.
So even the trolls must subscribe just to troll us. I know, but
Yoda's
I'm
name is
Dave.
Dave. Hey, Dave. Glad you're on.
I know. I haven't. I've been waiting to hear from Ann. I thought maybe she'd be on here sometime soon, but haven't seen her yet.
Oh, you live in Huntsville.
Right up 65 from us.
Yep, we're not too far from you.
I'm going to go to sleep, but good night, everyone. Good night, Green Screened. Probably has school tomorrow, 14 years old. And they're not supposed to be on here unless they're over 18. And I put my thing
I
on
agree,
there.
but he's been nice.
Yeah, I know he's been a nice kid, but, that's again, the parents giving these kids the phones, and they have no idea what their kids are watching.
At least we're semi-clean.
Well, yeah. I
Hey,
know.
Zach.
Zach is back. Goodness, here. Who's in the kitchen?
Oh, Bryson or Drew.
I didn't even notice Fancy.
Yo, Zach. So how are you fellas doing tonight? We're really good. We're just hanging out. We've had a busy day. We had a bunch of her kids here. Country girl, say hi. Hi, country girl. I think you're on with Becky on what's that, TikTok. She just went in the kitchen. She'll be right back. Hey, Zach. No, we're just talking about what's going on. And humble fellow, I meant to say before, thank you for your service. Coming on here with you guys is the best part of my. Oh, thanks, Bev. We like doing it. We just hang out. These kids have no idea what life is supposed to be like. It's heartbreaking. You're absolutely right. Again, when I was their age, 9:30 on a Saturday, Sunday night, I'd still be out with my friends at the park. Sorry, I'm new to the channel. What's the rules about the age? We prefer you to be about 18, but as long as you're nice about everything, we don't care. You know, you're respectful and you, my kids too. Yeah, it's a shame. I feel sorry for the kid. Like I said, I was on the phone before this with my friend George from New York. We've been friends since we're 8 years old. That's a long time. I'm 65. Country girl, I mean, howdy. Oh, that's good. Go to the Air Force. I tried to get my son to go to the Air Force, but no, he went to the Army. You know, Army goes, when they go out to field, they go intense in the heat and the cold. Air Force, go to hotels. Be smart. Go to Air Force. I just met a kid that was in Space Patrol. It was pretty interesting, he said. And he even showed me his ID card, and that's what it did. Space Force. I'm sorry, Space Force. Having a clue. Um, hmm. Yeah, Space Force. And he actually showed me his ID, his military ID, and it said Space Force on it. He said he did something with programming with the satellites. I said, wow, that's pretty interesting. What time is it there, country girl? It is 9:30 here. I guess, but yeah, we do have some good people. Yes, Italian Rose is great. Bones is great. Janet, um, Janine is also. Oh, it's 9:30 there. Where are you, country girl? I'm sure Becky knows you. She'll be back in a minute. I think she's just getting some tea. I just watched Smoke and the Bandit. Oh, that's one of my favorites. I remember going to the movies to see that and doing donuts when we came out in the parking lot. West Plains, Missouri. Oh, that's that's flat country, huh? Country girl looks like 13. I don't know. It's old man's orbital mechanics, big brain stuff. Janet, that's a blessing. Ron, my dad who passed in June, had childhood friends. Oh, I have not one. I have quite a few that I grew up with, and we're still friends. You know, it's funny. We separate. You know, we stay in touch, and Facebook has helped us too. But like George, I'm friends with all the time. There's a couple of others that I grew up with, and we're all still friends. You know, we hung out in the park and Missouri boat ride and Outlaw Josie Wales. Yeah, Outlaw was good. I've never seen Missouri boat ride. She timed out by Ian. No, don't cut her out. She's a friend of my wife. Country girl's a friend of my wife. Um, wow, I was right. Um, you guys ever see Cannonball Run? That was funny. Some people in the club chats, oh, blue with a wrench next to them. That means they're moderators. They'll kick out the people that are doing bad. Sorry, Ian. Um, hey, good folks. Thank you. Cannonball Run is so good. Yeah, it was funny. I liked Dom DeLuise. He was hysterical. Oh, she said she was 14. Oh, okay. It may not have been the country girl my wife knows. I don't know. I'm sure other people have it. Um, there was years ago, and I tried looking for it. I couldn't find it. There was a s- um, a movie called Cannonball, and it was David Carradine was in it, and it was about the real Cannonball Run. The Cannonball Run is a real race from um, it's New York to California or California to New York. It depends, and it's a real story, and they do it. What's his name? Gas Monkey actually won it. If you watch any of those car shows. Okay, Bev. Good night. We love having you here. You too. Stay safe. Sweet dreams. There was somebody on here, country girl, and Ian took her off because she was 14.
Okay.
But I thought it was the country girl that you talked to.
No.
Oh.
That's Cowgirl. It's Sunshine Cowgirl or something
I
like
watched
that.
a movie called Black Sunday. It was cool. Isn't that about football, right? Why'd you turn the camera around? There's Jeffrey.
Say hello.
That's Becky's oldest son. We celebrated his birthday today. Say goodbye.
Here you go. This is how you do it right here. There you go.
Janet, what's that? Hi, Jeffrey. Oh, hi, Jeffrey.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
Please.
Does anyone... I thought you just got rid of...
I
Oh,
did.
thank you, Zach. Jeff is chilling, probably on social media. Yes, he is. See, his mother gave him a phone, and see what happens? Now he's stuck on the phone all the time.
Now, what are we doing? So,
Nah, just looking over here, reading through the comments.
oh, he's on
You're on. Are you on YouTube?
on YouTube.
Jeff is chilling.
Oh, so
Tiffany mentioned you in the post.
Yeah,
What's that mean?
I don't know. It's on TikTok.
Oh. Thanks, Zach. You got Johnny Sparks. I'm a fellow. I didn't get my cell phone until I was 57. I was a little younger. I was in my 30s, and it was $1 a minute when I got it.
Can you hold it back? No, I'm not talking. You can hold it right there, but I have
I
to
think
hold
you
it
guys
back to.
should get off here and have family time with each other. I mean, it's his birthday and hey, we spent all day with him, and now he's on his phone. Hi, Brooks.
you say you're on. Oh, okay, I see.
Good point. I carry a pager for work for years. I did too. Wasn't that a pain? And then you'd ignore it. Well, you couldn't ignore it. We need more Jeffrey in the stream. Who's that, J-Bet?
Jeffrey, Jeffrey, you're on there. Get on YouTube, Jeffrey.
Same here, Ron. I don't know if a pound a minute. Even if it cut off after 2 seconds. Yep.
These people stare at their phones. My 50s, I got one. Look at me. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
And I said I would never have a social media such as Facebook, Instagram, or any of that stuff. And well, never say never.
Well, wow. That's a story for another time. I won't tell it.
I remember running around trying to get a good signal.
That's true.
No, on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. That's how I connect with a lot of the people, that still live in New York.
Jeffrey, are you on yet?
Yeah, he's on.
Okay.
Well, we'll see you, Jay. Who's that? Is
All
that
right,
Jeffrey?
I'm going to head out.
Oh, no,
See
I'm
y'all.
on. Hey, look at the jerk on the cell phone. Yeah.
There's Jeffrey right there, y'all.
88.
That was the year he was born. Folks would point out and laugh. Hey, look at a jerk on a cell phone load. Now look at us all.
Yeah, this is true. I don't think, I used to know people's telephone numbers. Somebody asked me for somebody's number, and I said, wait, I got to go look it up. I used to know all these numbers in my head. You're going out too, Flower? Okay. We miss you. Have a good night.
Yep. Glad
Can
you
you
were
show
on.
us your 14 children? I don't know.
No, I can't not hear. That's the oldest one right there.
And you saw one of the girls before. You all took. Me too. I was a telephone book. Yeah, I mean, I still remember my first girlfriend's telephone number.
But he doesn't know his wife's phone number today.
No, I don't. But that's because I just have to hit it. Well, I just tell Siri to call you, and it does. I say, call a pain in the butt, and it does. It calls you. Cool. I subbed?
Well, I thought you were already subbed.
What's that mean?
Subscribed.
Oh, I remember our first landline. Oh, yeah, you only had 5 numbers?
We did too. I remember my grandmother's 45238 right now. That was my grandmother's
Really?
number.
That's all?
45238. When you lived in the city, you didn't have to put the extra numbers in.
Oh, see, mine was Twining 48747. I'm going to be sleeping with the donkeys tonight for what I just said.
Yeah. He does a good bit of sleeping on the couch anyways. We program it in now. You two are funny. I'm about to buy a 1985 Ford Mustang Fox body. And it's going to be cool. I was talking about Jeffrey.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not a Ford person, but I do like the Fox bodies.
Who remembers the number that Jeffrey just gave?
Where is that? BR 549?
Don't say anything. Okay, since Ian knows so much about America and he lives in England, he's got to know BR 549. Oh my God. No, Humble, you told too soon.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Kaplan America has a nice. My favorite car is a 442, an Olds 442. I had Vets and I loved them, but the 442 is my all-time favorite.
Okay, I got a question for Ian.
Rock band.
No. Okay, so Jeffrey put up that telephone number, BR549, and it did come from the show Hee Haw. But which character on Hee Haw put that number out?
You too, Lynn. Have a great night.
See ya, Lynn. Didn't even know you were on here. I missed you somehow. But glad you were here anyways. Can you do a cowboy accent?
No, I can't. That was a junior sample car lot number. No, it wasn't. Yes. It was an Oldsmobile Cutlass 442 with the big block. Yes, a 455.
That Humble is talking about the Hee Haw. It was junior samples. Yes.
Call lot number.
Yes.
Okay.
Call BR549.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I didn't watch Hee Haw. I don't even think we got it up in New York.
He was on for Alabama.
Oh,
Hi.
you just now came on.
Oh, hi.
Well, we obviously missed something.
I don't remember
The old
Hee Haw.
plumber. I remember the old plumber worked on the house.
He had a tag.
Beaver,
That was his license plate.
Junior. Yeah.
Hey, I'm walking here. Yeah, that's Dustin Hoffman. And that was actually ad-libbed.
We come from the same place.
I never saw Hee Haw. His nickname was Pop. I have no clue.
Was that Hee Haw?
No, the plumber's name was Pop.
Oh,
Larry the Libtard. Hello. Hey, Larry.
he's late coming on.
Uncle Ben. There's a prison gang now and then. They call themselves Hee Haw Gang.
You gotta be kidding.
Hello, Larry. Janet, oh, where were you tonight? Remember that song? I'm back. Hi. Can I get a shout? No, we don't do shout outs.
Price tag hanging.
Well, I have to get off and go to work. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Happy birthday, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Thank you. Get a good night's sleep and have a good day at work. Yes, on the song, Janet. They sang it on Hee Haw.
I can't remember. What did Janet say it was? Okay. Oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over till I found true love. But you met another and you were gone. That was Hee Haw. It went something like that.
Yeah, he's probably going to bed.
No, he said he'd be right back. He would think he's going to potty.
Don't quit your job. I almost said don't quit your day job. I always wished I could sing. Now I wish she could. I gotta go get some water. Here, hold this.
Well, somebody's got to go get water, and somebody's got to let water out.
Why is the door open out here?
To let the cats out. I left the door open in the kitchen.
Also, let's go back in.
Well, good night, Zach. Glad you were on here. Thanks for the help. You picked the wrong night to leave me, Lucille. I forgot how many acres. Oh, I don't know. 400 acres and a crop in the field.
Who's that?
Kenny Rogers, she picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
Actually, he lived near me in Georgia. I worked on the house that he had owned. He didn't own it when I worked on it, but he had owned it. It was what was it called?
Who are you talking about?
Kenny Rogers.
Oh.
What was it called? I have to think about that. It was a nice house. Honey Ridge, that's what it was called. Honey Ridge.
He says, you know a lot of famous people, Elvis.
Well, I did a lot of...
4 hungry children. See, now isn't that something? How many of those dad blasted songs did we sing? And we didn't even sing the right lyrics. For hungry children. I thought it was 400 acres and a crop in the field. Well, so there you go.
Yes, I did. Beside my other job, I had a tile company, tile installation company, and we did a lot of very high end houses. I told you I did the bass player from AC/DC, Cliff Williams' house.
Thank you for that, Paul.
And that he didn't live in that house when I did it. He didn't even own it anymore.
Then I'll read what Paul says. Then my head will be exalted above the enemies who surround me. At his sacred tent, I will sacrifice with shouts of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord.
What was that, Psalms?
Psalms, I believe. Oh, glory to God. Amen. My son lives on Honey Ridge, Guyton, Georgia.
Yes, that's it.
Oops.
That's it. Guyton, Georgia. Yep.
Yes, Jesus loves us all. Yep. Well, how about that?
Well, no, I can't see it.
Well, yeah, I'll fix it, and you will. I'm getting comfortable.
Oh, but I'm not.
Well, you will be. There.
See, I will be.
Here, let me fix it. There.
Who said that? Linda? Bro. Yeah, Kenny Rogers' house was right there. I actually had a problem because they had horses, and whoever the house next door to them, and the hoofs was so bad that I called the Department of Ag and turned them in because the horses. I was there one day. I was working out. I was outside, and the dogs were going after these horses, and they couldn't even move because their hoofs were so curled under they couldn't even move. So I called the Department of Ag.
Go ahead, Ann. Anytime.
Hey, Ron.
Ian says, Ron, I remember when AC/DC drummer Phil Rudd was in court, something to do with the hitman.
I don't know. Like I said, we did the tile work. You know, my guys did the tile work at Cliff's house, and what a gentleman. I can't express how nice he was, and his wife also, and he was just a real nice man. Treated me like, he had a bar shipped over from Ireland or Scotland, and it was in his basement, well, the first floor of the house, and he was like, "Hey, Ron, come here, come here, come here. You got to see. I just had it come in. It just got to come in." And he was like so proud to show me the bar. It was beautiful. It had a top on on the ceiling, and like a real out of I guess a bar in an abbey over there. It was old.
Oh, gosh, yes. If I won the lottery, I'd have a log cabin in the Rocky Mountains.
I would too. On a ski slope.
We're in the Appalachians, and we're at the tail end of it.
We're the hilly part of it.
Yeah.
What'd she say? What about something Georgia?
He just said go
Oh,
Georgia.
Georgia. Who was the one that said that her son was in Honey Ridge?
Linda Rowe.
Okay. Small world, Linda.
I'll stay in Indiana. You'll stay in Indiana, huh? Probably,
Really, if I could live anywhere with no budget, not a concern of a budget, I would live in the Lake Tahoe area. That's if I hit the lotto and I could live anywhere.
Weatherspoons, bars, Irish pubs, Irish pubs that actually come flat, packed in a lorry, Ron.
A lorry? I thought a lorry was a old man sitting bus.
I met Garth Brooks in the early 90s. He was looking for land to build a house for his mom. He was so nice. His mom said she didn't think he sang very good. LOL. I agree, a house in the mountains, Becky. Yeah.
Well, Lake Tahoe is a mountain lake. You got the best of both worlds.
I can't stop yawning. It's been a long day. But an enjoyable day. An enjoyable day.
Yeah, we had, 10 out of 12 here?
9.
9 out of 12?
Jared,
9
Holly,
out of
and
14.
Miles.
Oh, yeah, I thought Holly was coming.
Yeah, she said, well, they had a birthday party to go to with Carson, so I think that wore him out. Anyways.
Lake Tahoe, when I drove from San Francisco to Lake Tahoe. And when I was driving into Lake Tahoe, the city, the town, I said, I know where God lives, because it was absolutely beautiful.
And if we haven't told you
Lori
before.
is a truck.
Oh. If we haven't told you before, there's a nice lake here in Alabama, Smith Lake, and it is absolutely beautiful. And some people
call it the Lake Tahoe of the South.
Yeah.
Well, Lake Tahoe is like 99.7% pure. You can drink and swim at the same time.
Humble says, I'm going to call it a night. You all have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. All right, Humble. We enjoyed.
Good night. Sleep tight.
We always enjoy when you're on, and we hope you have a good start to your week. Well, we's on the countdown, y'all. I guess we're probably about to sign off here too. Don't really know what we got planned on going tomorrow, but I'm sure we'll find plenty to do. And once again, Humble, are you still here? Let me sing for you again, Humble.
No,
Good
no,
night,
please.
Sweetheart, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a kiss and a wish, and I don't remember the rest of the tune. Dun 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 dun.
Please,
Dun, dun, dun,
humble us.
Dun 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 dun. Good night. See y'all. It's been fun again. And by the way, God loves you. Don't forget, say your prayers. Pray for all of us, and y'all keep Ann in your prayers as well, okay? We'll talk to y'all later.
Have a good night.
See ya.
God bless. What did they say about Lake Tahoe?